Good morning. Welcome to Pastor John's Fireside Chat. It is Thursday, January 20th. We're well over the halfway point of the first month of the year 2022, and I hope that your year so far has been filled with the blessings of the Lord. On Thursdays, we have a Bible class that meets, and currently we're studying the book of Proverbs. The first 9 chapters of the book of Proverbs really focuses on 2 different ways of living, what they'll call paths or courses of life. There is the path that is referred to as the path of the righteous, also known as the path of the wise, and there's also the path of the wicked, also known as the path of the foolish. Those are 2 different ways to live life. And in today's lesson, we focused on a passage from Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way that seems right to a man, but in the end, it leads to death. In the book Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, at the end, Albus Dumbledore is talking to Harry, who's in a hospital bed because he's had his first run-in with Lord Voldemort. And they're talking about the Sorcerer's Stone. And this is what Albus Dumbledore says. As much money and life as you could want, the 2 things most human beings would choose above all. And then he adds, the trouble is, humans do have a knack for choosing precisely those things that are worst for them. That's what Proverbs is telling us. There's a way that seems right to us. We want what we want. We want our heart's desire. We think if we pursue this, that, or the other thing, that we will have happiness and joy and contentment. But what Solomon reminds us is that if the path that we're on is not leading us to the Lord, ultimately, it's a path that's a dead-end street, and it leads to death. How are we to know the difference? If we think that the way that we're on is the right way, why would we leave it? Thankfully, we don't have to come up with that answer by ourselves. God has given us a path, and it's recorded in His Word. In 1984, Amy Grant had a song that topped the charts called Thy Word, and it referenced Psalm 119, verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Apart from the Word of God, we live in a world of darkness. And that's why we might think we're on the right path, but if it's not leading us closer to the Lord, it's leading us into death. God has come to shine His light of love upon us, and the Word points us to the one who is the way, the truth, and the life. My challenge for you, as we're now on the 20th day of the first month of the year, is if you haven't gotten into the Word yet, I would challenge you to do so today. Start with the Gospels, and then read through the epistles. Read the entire New Testament, and then go into the Old, because it's all about Jesus. That's what Jesus says. The Old and the New Testaments, they're all about Him. And as the one who is the way, the truth, and the life, His Word speaks to us still today, and it helps us navigate all those twists and turns that we face living in a fallen and broken world. My prayer for you is that you would get into the Word and allow the Word to get into you, and you will discover, as the psalmist says, that the Word of God is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. Have a great day in the Lord.